In June of 2022, we drove up to Canada and met Mimi and Zizi on their boat. It's a 40-foot Hatteras named Abiz. It's a wonderful boat. We met them in Spanish, Ontario. We loaded up for 5 days of adventure and fun.
Good luck.
Thank you.
If we don't see you till tomorrow, have fun.
So we were anchored there, and then the dinghy, we went around up this to the end here. We saw some beavers along the way. Then we built our cairn on that little island right there.
That's okay. The thing is we need to climb to the top, and we need the dinghy around the whole thing. So that's like a half a day at least. So what we were thinking about is maybe we just go to the Benjamins now while it's halfway.
So we tied up the dinghy, all took turns driving, and headed towards the cut known as Little Detroit.
Security, 40-foot motor vessel heading westbound through Little Detroit in 4 minutes. Perfect. Yeah!
23, 22, 23. A big smile, yay!
That's amazing. That's Manitou Island, right, Tulin?
So I'm up here with Mike and Ryan. He walked right over there. Both Mike and I are like, Ryan, get back here. You're standing way over there.
There we are.
After a chilly and not so private stop at Bear Bottom Cove, the boys and I headed out for the first round of cliff jumping. I think the water was in the 50s. It was so cold I did not jump. Four, 3, 2, 1, go! Woohoo! Oh, baby, go!
2, 1, go!
Swim!
1, go!
I mean, if you're a kid, that
It's so cool. This is the kind of stuff we do when we go out.
Somewhere up there, Nick and James and Joe. Oh, between those 2 pine trees and that little notch. Hello, kids. Glad you're having fun.
Here we go.
This is what Papa needs.
Oh,
Bravo, Charlie.
yeah, I'm gonna deal. Ready?
D is in Delta.
Oh, that was bad.
After one night on Croker Island, we headed back towards Spanish. We went through the Little Detroit Cut. In Spanish, we emptied the holding tank, added a little bit of fuel, used the facilities, and headed out towards some more cliff jumping adventures with our final destination called Bear Drop Harbor. We found this next cliff jumping spot about 20 or 30 minutes just west of Spanish. We started small, the climb to the top was the hardest part, and we gradually went higher and higher. I, of course, did not go anywhere near as high as the boys. Somebody's got to stay in the boat. After anchoring in Bear Drop Harbor, we took turns and set off to explore a beaver dam. The next morning, we headed through a small cut and went over to Whale's Back Island. There we explored and played a very competitive game of hide-and-go-seek. After anchoring in Lawn Point Cove for our next night, it was time for more cliff jumping. This time it was Drew Island, otherwise known as Uncle Mike's Island. Oh, nice job. Jump! Woo! Yeah! I struggled to get off. Go!
Oh, gee.
After the night in Long Point Cove, it was time to head back towards Spanish, but not without one more stop at the kids' favorite jumping spot.
Oh, I got that one.
Everyone learned so much on this trip. We all had tons of fun and learned so much about boating. Thank you to Mimi and Zizi for a wonderful adventure.